second deck of the evening is Mindrake Moonshadow. So we've played some black-red variations of this, and I think you see a lot of black-red variations of these kinds of deck pop up a lot with Detective's Phoenix, because that card's pretty hot, as they say. But I wanted to try a build that went mono black, so we're still trying to stay pretty low to the ground with like our initial threats. So we're playing 4 Moonshadow and 4 Nethergoyf, and then just sort of the classic suite of Thoughtseize and Fatal Push for mono black. So we have early interaction and early threats we can get on the board. But the main sort of thing we're trying out here is Mindrake and Demonic Embrace. Mindrake is somewhat of a pet card of mine. We've played it in a lot of decks. We tried it in Rakdos Phoenix, which was actually pretty good. We tried it in some 8-Rat shells, and it felt pretty good. But I haven't found like the perfect home for it yet. But this is a 3 mana, target player discards 2 cards, or you can overload it for 2 mana, which means each player discards 2 cards. So it's like a really bad hymn to our, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But it's symmetrical. So in order to take advantage of that, since we're not splashing red, instead we're playing Demonic Embrace, which is a 3 mana aura. Enchanted creature gets +3/+1 and flying. And then you can cast this from your graveyard by paying 3 life and discarding a card in addition to its other costs. So yeah. It's like Detective's Phoenix at home, but much worse. However, it is discard fodder, as is Nethergoyf. It's a permanent, so that Moonshadow can grow when it leaves or gets put into the graveyard. It gives flying and evasion. +3 power is pretty good to throw on something. And it's also enchantment, which helps boost Nethergoyf as well. So I played a little bit this off stream. I actually brewed this like a month ago, but we just never played it. And then I got busy with Marvel coming out. And it felt okay from the initial testing, but we'll see if it still holds up. But besides that, those are the 2 sort of cards I want to test out. But the rest of this shell is just pretty basic. We're playing some Bitter Triumphs, couple Emperor Bones. Even though we're not sort of all in on like the reanimation plan, it just has some good utility here. Eats creatures from the opponent, can bring back Barragoyfs or Overlords and things like that. Delphi Voidwalker, which is also a card we haven't played with, but has, you know, a history of just being a good card, so we're playing some of those. Barragoyf's in here, because Barragoyf's good. Same thing, we're playing Overlord plus Demonic Embrace, lands, instant sorceries, creatures, that kind of jazz, to help boost power and toughness. And then at our top end, we're jamming an Overlord of the Balmurk to help draw some cards and turn into a threat later on. Mana base is pretty simple. We are playing a Vista mana base to help boost, like I said, Nethergoyf and Moonshadow. A couple Bogart Trawlers just as some utility. And then we are playing a split of Castle Locthwain and Tekanuma to have some recurrence and card advantage in the later game. Along with that, sideboard-wise is pretty straightforward. Duresses, Surgicals. Oh, we gotta change. We'll change this a little bit. We're playing. I don't think I actually tested a sideboard, but for some reason I threw in 3 Disruptor Flutes and 2 Pithing Needles, which sounds like a lot of activated ability hate. So we probably don't need all that, but I'll swap those around. But Shoulders Edicts, Damping Spheres for Storm and stuff. We'll probably keep some number of flutes and a single Ratchet Bomb, but rather straightforward. Just combo and graveyard hate mainly. I feel like our creature matchup hopefully won't be too bad with main deck push and Barragoyfs and stuff, but we'll see how we do. But I'm excited. I like Mindrake. Even if the deck doesn't do well, it's always a fun card to cast, so let's hop into it. I don't remember where I played it, but I remember playing it. Tamiyo? Oh no. Chat, our opponent has Tamiyo. The deck you were looking at was different? Oh. Whatever, Craven. I assume opponent's just gonna crack Clue and hopefully didn't draw anything good. I'll take a Goyf. We hit a Demonic Embrace, boys! That's big money. But I played a deck that played Rally the Ancestors and Siege Rhino. And I don't remember why, but it was funny. Retrofitter Foundry. What's up? How? This is the second Retrofitter Foundry deck, or version of Affinity we played against. Is that, like, relevant anymore? Or am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. I think we're going to Mindrake here. Discard the second Overlord and the other Mindrake. Maybe we'll just throw the Embrace on next turn. I don't know. That was it? Let's see. Oh, Delian. Fuck yeah. Oh, Emeritus of Abundance, too. Yo, this list looks sick. What just happened? Okay, our opponent played Tameo. Juggernaut Peddler. I might have all this. Maybe. I don't know if I have Call the Crashes. I know I have the... Intense. Ancient Den. We find an Emperor of Bones. What does opponent have in here? Pinnacle and Kappa Cannoneer. So maybe we just play Emperor plus our second Goyf. Is it more important? He has how many cards in hand? Just one? I think I'll start with the Cannoneer because at least we can use it. He does have Foundry. How much does he need? 3 for the second ability, which he doesn't have. Or is it 1? I don't remember. Okay, it's just 1. 3 is for the first ability, or to untap. So he has Thopter Power online. But it's... I feel like the Retrofitter Foundry version of this deck is just worse. But we ran into it twice, which is odd. I haven't seen Retrofitter Foundry in a hot minute. I'll check if I have that after stream, after this match. I play some fucking Siege Rhinos. Chat, looks like I should have chose the Pinnacle out of his graveyard, huh? Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-dum. Find a Thoughtseize, which is not anything crazy. He has a Thopter, so he can block and do a lot of shenanigans that way. I think I just want to play second Overlord over Demonic Embrace, but we're going to get picked apart in the air anyways. Which hurts. He's going much wider than we want to. I do think Retrofitter Foundry is still pretty good in the format. It was good when we played... When was the last time? Oh, when we played Improvised Arsenal. I like that card a lot in Improvised Arsenal. In the Boros Thopters list, back when TMNT came out. That deck did pretty good. There's another Pinnacle Emissary. Okay, chat, we're getting ran over here. I chose the wrong card to eat. Ratchet Bomb's pretty good. Toxic Deluge is pretty good. What else is he running? We don't really know. We didn't see weapons manufacturing or anything. I think I want a Surgical too. Might be worth a Flute and stuff, but I'm gonna drop a couple of those. Bitter Triumph's probably fine. Let's try something like that. I don't even know if Ratchet Bomb's good in any format at the moment. I wish we had Engineered Explosives. Engineer seems good. Thoughtseize plus surgical and double goif with access to bitter triumph seems fine by me. What you got, opponent? Anything good? Pinnacle, Tameo, Kava Cannoneer. I think the hardest thing to actually deal with is Cannoneer, but we can also surgical as Pinnacle. We'll see if he surgicals our Thoughtseize or something, but I doubt he will. What else did he bring in? Anything? Emery brought in Annuls just because he saw Embrace? That's crazy. And he has Tormod's Grips. Okay. Makes sense. He wants to counter my Balmerks. Got ourselves down to 13, baby. Spring Leaf Drum into a Emery into a nothing good. Okay. We could play double Nethergoyf. We'll probably hold on to the Technuma. Affinity doesn't seem like a fun matchup, huh? Especially one with Retrofitter Foundry. They've got blockers for days. Takes our Crypt. Which is odd because he hasn't cracked his surgical yet. Maybe he'll do it now just because. Ooh, top deck a Thought Monitor. It's pretty good, chat. Pretty good. Into a Drix Interlacer. Affinity's definitely not our friend, chat. We at least get to take a Cannoneer for a turn, but he's just gonna rebuy with Emery. I only have 3. We'll play this. Oh! I don't think this is a good one. Alright, so he plays the Cannoneer again. Which is the route we thought he would take. What's he tapping? A little bit of everything? Taps everything but Thought Monitor and Crypt. Swing for 2. Kappa goes up to a 5/5. We find another Thoughtseize. Alright, it doesn't help when we're drawing like garbage. Is Moonshadow a good card? Hey chat, we found another Kappa. We're just dead here. I would say it's good. I don't know if I'd say it's but we get to lead on it here and then Mindrake on 2 because we're gamers. What am I getting rid of? This and Trawler? Probably want to keep a Barragoyf around. Like it. Love it, love it, love it. Well, like, it becomes a 2/2 here. And, like, if we connect with a Barragoyf, it will become a 3/3 and vice versa, you know. It does okay. This is just high noon, right? Yeah. Maybe eat a fry. Oh, okay. You have to land a Barragoyf. Does he have another oust? Or not an oust, but like a fragment or something. He's a dismember. Alright. Alright, opponent. Archon of Emeria. The center's tapped. But, I don't know, I think a mono black, like, the idea behind this shell at least is really cool. But it probably would have been better, you know, a month ago when I actually brewed it. I don't know if it's going to be fun in a meta full of combo and high noon and phoenixes. We're going to swing 2 here. Then we'll probably try and kill the Archon. And it'll probably get Aven Interrupted or Spell Quellered, and we'll cry. Maybe we'll just get Reprieved. No, it gets Interrupted. Yeah, it's just a black aggro shell, and we're playing Mind Crank, but we're also playing 4 Demonic Embrace, which is an enchantment you can play from your graveyard. Because, I mean, like, 2 mana discard 2 is pretty good. And yes, it hits us, but we're just trying to do our best to, you know, negate, or at least make use of discarding 2 cards. Chat, what are the chances my opponent flashes something in to double block my Moonshadow? One day, we're going to make a good deck with Mindrake. Is today that day? Probably not. But are we still going to try? Maybe. But yeah, this deck was probably better 6 weeks ago. But, I don't know where our opponent went. Come back, opponent. I need to lose. You don't know about this one? Why don't you know about it, Brave? Why do you hate me? Is it because I'm not playing Marvel cards? Chat, Praven doesn't like me because I don't play Marvel cards. Someone has to be responsible. I'm just the brewer. It's just I'm just the ideas guy. You guys have to keep me in check. Can I play this Voidwalker or nah? I'm gonna assume nah. Chat, he sunk it into stupor and now he can double block my whatever. And I hate you because this isn't a double digit or higher streamer. What do you mean? Sometimes we get like 10 people. Do you want more friends in here, Praven? I kind of like our small little club. We got Bushy, we got Frozen, Dem Toes, you. Spiffy comes in every once in a while. Oh, I get you. I thought you meant viewer double digits. You're hating on the little guy, huh? I didn't tell you the last time we tried to go for like, we're gonna get like fragmented or something here. I couldn't tell you that Odawara. We made it to number 150 with Warriors that one time. And then we hung out around like 300. Chat, I'm going to 11. If opponent has another creature here, yeah, it's Aang. All right, we're gonna give up. Oh, chat. This is gonna be an 0-5. This is gonna be an 0-5 deck, isn't it? That's what I'm feeling right now. What do I want to do? I'll take some Toxic Deluges. I'll take some more instant speed stuff. Ratchet Bomb is not very good. That's about it. That's about all we're bringing in, chat. We'll drop a couple demonic embraces. Maybe we'll drop a little Void Walker action. Go number 15, I'll be proud of you. Way before you guys knew me, I went to like sub 100 a couple times. And like tried to stay there. But it's just so much like, I don't know. It's a lot of effort. And like anyone can make, Mythic doesn't really, like, okay, like sub 18, a numbered Mythic, awesome. But a percentage Mythic is, I feel like it's worthless these days. Everyone and their mother, if you follow people on Twitter they're like, Mythic with blah, 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 blah. They're like, check this shit out. And I'm like, whoa. Chat, I don't know what I want to get rid of. Kind of want this Thoughtseize. I'm gonna get rid of Toxic Deluge. Is that a bad idea? Probably. Yeah, but that's also just like not... Like, I like to have a competitive deck, but if I'm gonna grind with it, it has to be fun. Which is why we don't just, like, pick up Blue Black Frog or, like, Ruby Storm and just play it on stream. I enjoy Magic more for the creative aspect. I like to win, don't get me wrong. It's fun when we find a deck that, like, does something different but also has game. But, I don't know. Mythic these days doesn't mean much of anything. You can make Mythic with ham sandwiches. Chat, I'm just trying to double Thoughtseize our opponent. I know we're going down to 12, but let's just hope it's good enough. But you, like, have to... I mean, it's the only worthwhile way to get your content looked at. You know what I mean? Everyone and their mother just makes posts like Mythic. Even me. I'm not saying I'm excluded. But I hate... That's why, like, all my YouTube videos are boring. I hate clickbait. When I, like, send a deck to Fire Shoes, I like to just be like, hey, check out this deck I took to Mythic. It's pretty cool. And he'll be like, oh, yeah, it is pretty cool. I don't claim... Unless we find something that's absolutely nutty, I don't claim to be some crazy gamer. Now, if we're talking 80-card Naya Warriors, that deck's insane. Meta-breaking. I don't want to clickbait. Clickbait sucks. There's too much garbage content in the Magic thing. AI thumbnails and clickbait, blah, blah, blah. I know there's a person I follow on X who I won't say their name, but all they do is just post all caps. Check out this absolute game-changing, meta-breaking deck. We went 5-0. Kind of thing. I don't want that to be me. I see YouTube more as like a... Kind of like the Jank Tank. It's just like a collection. You know? If you're looking for a deck and you want something cool, just take a browse. It's a big library of stuff that we've tried. And then that way we can go back and see it too. Even the... Oh my god, chat, we won a game! We're up to 639 decks on the old Mox field. We're on our way to 700. And they're pretty much all historic. Now I mean we could switch gears completely and lean into the satirical aspect. 80% win rate, meta breaker. Goodbye losing. Praven, should I just let you write all my YouTube titles? Even look at Aspiring Spike, who's one of like the bigger names in brewing. Like, yes, people like him because all his brews are competitive, but even despite that, he still has to put clickbait stuff. I don't know. I don't think I care that much. I'm not trying to be a big name. I like my little corner of brewing here on Twitch. We just do our thing here. But like, cracked, marvelous merfolk control. A turtle teams up with a trickster god, crazy. World rating is real. World War Hulk. Flipping Arreo just got way easier. Is that who I want to be? Clickbait is the meta. This is the jank tank. We don't do meta. But if you clickbait more, you get more brewers. But are they quality brewers, Praven? Are they quality brewers is the question. We want quality over quantity. I need people who will come in here and give me good ideas. Constructive criticism. Absurd advantage generating machine. Giver of runes is back. Minimo, is that how you pronounce it? Minimo makes Loki broken. Kid Loki brings new dimensions to Cauldron. Oh, hey, that's a good draw. We're going to lure our opponent into a false sense of security, and then we're going to Mindrake him. Ah, Chad, he dismembered me. This is the coolest deck of the set. Loki is busted. You know what? Your mom's busted. What if I just not discard cards? What if I just try and make my opponent discard cards? Fair mid-range archetype succeeds in the post-flage meta, question mark? 1000% the best control deck in the format? Oh. But I'm not even a fan of that much either, you know? You know, I do use it to do the things on the whatchamacallits. Can I overload? Can you? Oh, you can't cast overload. Reprieve? Who does this man think he is? He has what, 4 cards in hand? What if I get an Emperor of Bones going? What if I start exiling shit? Yeah! Let's exile stuff. Make 2 channels. MTG Jank Tank 2 Electric Boogaloo. Oh, there she is, boys. It's high noon. You think I can mind rage my opponent now? Let's see. I'm gonna bet no. How did we do? You know what? I kind of want to take this Netherglyph, and we might just try and put pressure on our opponent. Bye, Praven. Thanks for stopping by. You a real one. This will probably be our last day for stream anyway, ladies and gents. I have a cactus needle in my shirt. Ow. Alright, we're gonna try and Mindrake again. Oh my god, it worked, chat. We did it. What if I just double Mindrake? Is that funny? That's funny. Should we just wait? What did he just start? Anything relevant? We have a Moonshadow. We're just gonna try and apply some big old pressure here, I think. Oh, we should have chosen Netherdwarf, huh? I just wanted a 4/4 to see if he would spend his High Noon, but he probably has some utility to get rid of Emperor. He also could flip Aang. But he has a Restless Anchorage to block anyways. Divine Purge. What a card. What a card. Can I play this Barrowgoyf? Of course I can't. You never can. You never can. Alright, we're getting in the range of High Noon, boys. That's not good. Barrowgoyf again, and he has an Aang. It makes me sad that I can't cast my spells. Alright, chat, we're dead. To High Noon over there. Ripperino. So... Alright. We're gonna maul this hand. For anyone watching YouTube, we're on a different day. We have no threats, but we do have Mindrake, which sounds great to me. Looks like we might be against Jund. Kind of want to Balmerk here first. Let's probably take our Goyf. Bump-a-dump-a-now. Anyways, I was out of power, and then I was stayed late today, so I got stuck. Boom. But now we're here. I didn't actually look. Did we get any more spoilers from Star Trek today? Besides Shocklands? I will say the Shocklands are sick looking. Okay, so let's just Goyf into a Mindrake. And hopefully that does something for us. No promises. I don't know what's going on with my thing. We're just not going to charge my phone, chat. I feel like we're going to get sniped. Chat, this light's going to drive me crazy. Ooh, Delian Fell's interesting. How many types do we have? We have instant sorcery enchantment lands, and we could rebuy that for cheap. Instant land sorcery creature. I know it's only a 2/3. Player Vaulted Whispers. We have 2 turns till Overlord comes out, and then we'll see what we can do. Any Hooters, Chatteroo, what's happening? What's hip? What's crack-a-lackin'? Opponent finds a Yarsel. Does he have a 1-drop in here? He has a Grave Expectations. He finds a Barrowgoyf. Of course he does. What a couple of top decks, huh? I will say we did not start very strong. We had a no-threat hand that I was hoping Mindrake would slow him down enough to get somewhere, but seems like that's not the case, chat. opponent gonna buy this Hierarch back, or are they just gonna... Claire's Feet Sniffer was crack-a-lackin'. Long time no see. Wow, everyone's getting real hype for Historic Pauper, huh? I don't really care about Pauper. At least not yet. Okay, we find our own Barrow-Dwarf, which is pretty nice. But he does have Abrupt Decay this turn, which sucks. Gross. There are a couple decks I want to work on a little bit. Yeah, he's gonna Abrupt Decay my Goyf, which sucks. We get 3-4, but that's nothing crazy. I think we just have to let him smack us. Actually, I really don't want to let him smack us. I think he has one card in hand, plus a Grave Expectations, which he stole from us. We get a Balmerk this turn. At least. Rumbles into lands plus Thoughtseize, which is pretty good. Takes the Tekanuma. He might Tekanuma now. Wow, he found another Goyf off of us. We're just having a real bad run with this deck, huh? We just like can't get our hopes up here. Can't do anything. I almost feel like these Moonshadows are kind of bad. Bitter Triumph seems fine. Thought seems fine. Emperor's not as good as I want it to be. I still want to keep some number of mind rates in, which might be a mistake. What else are people brewing? I haven't seen anything interesting this week. Duress, some Edicts, Voidwalker's pretty good. I'll take it, chat. Thoughtseize, Fatal Push. Alright, fuck me, I guess. I feel like game 2 against like Blue, Black, and Jund is just always hands of, like, it's all Thoughtseizes every time. I feel like they always have 2 or 3 discard spells, and it just makes me cry. We'll make him fire off a Fatal Push here. But I want to explore a couple ideas. I keep going back to Trackhand Trainer, Training Grounds, that kind of thing, plus Knuckle Blades. I think I'm just going to make our opponent discard 2 here. Might have been better to just jam a Goyf, but we'll see. I want to try an Artifact Burn with the other Casey Jones, the 2-mana one that looks at the top. It's like a Glint Nest Crane, but red and has haste. And then we might look at Knuckle Blades. Wow, this dude had 3 Thoughtseizes. distressing. Plus a Fatal Push and a Rumble. And he finds a Barrowgoyf, which he takes. Alright, chat. Why don't we get crazy hands like that? It's because we're not running Thoughtseize, chat. That's the reason. I'm a bad gamer. Alright, well, we'll see. Swing 5. He might block and sack. But he's dumb. So we take those. I think I'm just gonna grab Moonshadow here. Hey, Frozen. Yeah, Ops got a little excited there. Huh? Jumped the gun. All right, chat. We did. We somehow beat 3 Thoughtseizes. I think that Mindrake helped us actually quite a bit. So let's run it back. When the ring tempts you, destroy all non-legendary creatures. Each opponent loses 1 life for each creature card in that player's graveyard. I've never seen this card in my life. 1 ring to rule them all. Interesting. Opponent leads on Forest. Wow, chat. It's all coming up Plum. It's kind of an interesting card. But yeah, we'll finish up. All right, we only have 2 more matches to play with this deck, and then I know I missed Sunday's stream because I didn't have any power, which kind of sucked. What does he have? He has enough to play a Goyf next turn. Kind of sucks. I'm not really in a great spot, and this Goyf's not, well, probably not worth it to fire that off, but maybe it is. Opponent floats a black mana. To do what? Heist? Yeah. Is this better than Cling to Dust? I guess it gives you more utility, right? You probably just found some straight gas. But, in general, our matches here, we've been getting shreked by people. We haven't really gotten a chance to do anything. Okay. Chat, good call on my part. Seems like you did not have the 3rd land in hand. So we at least slow him down for the time being. So it kind of worked out for us. He might just Barrowgoyf, but we also know he doesn't have the other land in hand. So we'll see. But yeah, we might look, I don't know. We have some other decks. We have an Ironheart Convoke list with Tamiyo Meets the Story Circle. We have, oh, a Toxic Deluge off the top would be sick, chat. Do you think people like me enough? No, of course not. Alright. We'll just jam our own Barrowgoyf here. At least Pyrogoyf won't be able to kill it off the rip. However, if he does draw a land, he gets to Pyrogoyf into Barrowgoyf, and then the Barrowgoyf gets to shoot our Barrowgoyf and kill it. He could also have an Edict, or... Well, he only has colorless mana. Does he know he only has colorless mana? I don't think he... Oh. Chat, he had a Fatal Push. He had the Fatal Push, not the Edict. What is this shield even supposed to do? And he has Thoughtseize? Chat, why are my opposed top decks always better than mine? Every time we play against a mid-range, either Jund or Frog, they got nutty top decks. Spoiler, it's actually because their card quality is way better than ours, but it still hurts my feelings, chat. Still hurts my feelings. He Pyrodroids, and then we find an Overlord of the Balmerch, which doesn't do a whole lot for us. Does find us a Moonshadow, but I think we're better off trying to snag a Barodroif, but he's gonna play his Barodroif, deal 5 to that swing. Oh, okay, chat, he has second. We're just dead. Like, look at those top decks. Rumble into Thoughtseize into a second Pyrodroif. And he stole a Fatal Push from us off the heist. You hate to see it. I forgot to record the last game. Don't yell at me. This hand's pretty good. We'll just lead on a Groif. We might Mindrake immediately on 2. I think there's another week. Okay. Well, that'd be cool. What is Sunken Citadel? Boros? Yeah. People trying to brew their... Is this good in Historic? What do you replace Solitude with? Is my question. Okay, got the Erode. I'm playing basics, but not that many basics. Cleansing Wildfire and Reprieve. I feel like the Solitude's an I mean, we have a lot of the other pieces, but I feel like... I guess you could replace it with Flage. Because we don't have Flage. Or they don't have Flage anymore. Chat, should we play Boros Land Destruction soon? Or what do they call it? Boros Panza? He reprieves. Let's see what he's got in hand. Wrath of Skies. What does the modern Boros Panza shell look like? We found a Barodroif, which is a nice top deck. Let's see if we get reprieved again. Bum, bum, bum. He's gonna exile. He finds a path off the top, which is nice. He's gonna wait till my turn. Just so he can give me a tapped land. We find another Demonic Embrace. Do we have anything worth exiling? Just a Netherdwarf? They don't play Flashback or anything, do they? Where is this it? Wow, this guy's got removal on removal, huh? Gross. Avengers disassembled. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Alright, chat. We ran out of stuff. They play Wrath of Skies, Wrath of God, Couple Reprieve, Flash. Okay, they do play Flashback. So maybe I should be eating his yard, huh? Yeah, they would probably use Flage over Solitude in Historic, right? Yeah, okay. That answers our question, chat. I mean, it seems good. I know it's kicking butt in Modern right now. Plus, wasn't there a version that ran High Noon and Rest in Peace that just did well? At, like, a challenge? That's disgusting. But yeah, it's rather straightforward. I do like that someone found a home for Quarry Monastery. Chat, what is this mana? Wrath of the Skies for 3. And then are we flaging? I'd assume so. Ouch. So he didn't really do a whole lot of, like... We didn't really care about the land destruction, but we did care... He has a lot of removal. It's just removal soup. And the fact that it exiles is tough for us, too. Do they play Arena, or no? Can they fit that in the mana base? Or is it... But we're not going to beat this, well... Let's see. We have a, well, he has a reprieve now. Let's see what he does. He swings. Does he just snipe that? Let's see if we can push this. He might just reprieve. If he has second reprieve, that sucks for us, huh? But he might not be playing the full 4. Okay. But he has Legend of Roku. They just draw gas, chat. That's a lot of gas. We are running out of basics. Now the land destruction's actually happening, huh? Surprised he doesn't snipe our Urborg. And this is where, I mean, we're not going to beat a Roku. This is where the demonic embraces fuck us over. Okay, chat. What did we learn? A lot. A lot happening. Let's try it down to, like, 1 embrace. Is Edict worth it? I don't know. Probably. It's a cheap answer to Flage. Emperor Bones is fine. Voidwalker is fine. Moonshadow doesn't seem great. Mindrake's okay. Fatal Push doesn't seem incredible either. I think I'd rather have Moonshadow than Push. Yeah, I feel like it's just like a trick of the light, you know? I think they just like... They have so much consistency. They just hit their roads and their paths and their prices and their wildfire. It's just like the same cards. Guy draws 2 fields. Yeah, it's just crazy. Lucky for us, the land destruction part doesn't matter too much, but the fact that he's playing a lot of exile-based removal fucks and sucks. I'm gonna take a surgical here, so we can overlord. Plus, we just put in Vault of Whispers last stream. Let's see how much this might... I know this card's not crazy, but I feel like it might chip quite a bit. Look at that. We got 2 damage out of it. Hell yeah. Let's, Goif into an Overlord. I'm gonna take the Emperor here. But Quarry Monastery is super sick. I like that card a lot. Does he play? He doesn't have a companion, huh? Probably because he plays Wrath and stuff. Opponent puts an artifact in our yard, which is good for us. Find second. Whatever. I assume we get reprieved here, but we put him on a decent clock. In the time being. What a cool deck that just like popped up though. Like, hey, we have all these effects. Let's just shove them together and hope people don't play basics. We need to Field the Ruined here? No, he just jams the monastery. Okay. It's gonna Price of Freedom us. I will say we milled quite a bit. Alright, can we safely play this Barrel Goyf? Maybe. Might get eroded. Oh. Maybe not. A land for him means he's in Rathastri's territory. He just Roku's us. Interesting. What'd he hit? Flage, something. Okay. We find another land. I think I'm just gonna play second Barrel Goyf. Is he at Flage? Just about. Let's see if he has the Wraths or the removal. Which he probably does. Bum, bum, bum. What are we doing, opponent? Okay. Chat, he does have the Wrath. Leaves him with 2 mana. He fields maybe into a... Okay. I was hoping he would play Flage. Does he get that till the end of his turn? Oh, he does. He loses it. Interesting. I think I just want to Voidwalker plus Demonic Embrace. And then put another 5/5 on the board. He gets what? This makes dragons? With Firebending 4, so it makes more dragons. 4 mana. Could be another Legend of Roku. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they draw some gas. Erode plus Flage. Okay. Erode takes care of our Voidwalker. However, we can rebuy the Demonic Embrace and put that on the Overlord. I think I want to eat something right away. Does he have anything relevant? No. Give me a Barrel Goyf. I think I'm going to crack the Emperor right away, too. Okay. We found enough threats there to outgas him a little bit. I want a Surgical here, actually. These Fatal Pushes really aren't doing anything. It's a sweet list for sure. I like it. Oh, it's MagicCon Amsterdam, right? Bum, 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 bum. Chat, I'm not into Star Trek. What's a Borg? I don't know what a Borg is. Oh, the old triple things. You're not super into it? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what it is. I don't know what a Borg is, chat. Am I just playing Moonshadow here? I think so. A sideboard that wants to take over all biomass. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Do I get a thing for Moonshadow there? I do. Do I want to throw down... No, let's just get an Overlord going. Because Overlord at least dodges stuff for a little bit. I'll take a Barrel Roif, though. And we turn this into a 4-4? Turn 2? I like it. Is it like, what's their faces from Doctor Who? The Cybermen? Where they just want to turn everyone else into Cybermen? Oh shit, chat. I made rice and I forgot about it. Okay, he fires off an early Wrath, which is sick. I kind of want to just... Oh, we are out of lands. That's not good, chat. We're out of basics? Did I... Oh, there's already 3 in the yard. Fuck me. Shit. Let's see if he fields or if he just fires something off here. Excuse me. I'll take a free shuffle, but I am out of lands. Actually, I don't want to... We're going to do this for free. I want to try and take his Wrath of the Skies. I assume we get reprieved here. Oh, what a snag. What a snag, baby. What does he have? Nothing much. He does have a Legend of Roku. Let's see if we can play an Overlord. I assume that gets reprieved. Nice. We'll swing 6. Alright, chat, we're chilling for a second. It was nice that we picked all those off. He plays his Legend of Roku. He just... Okay, he finds his Flage and a Ghost Vacuum. Which I think is kind of late at this point for him. We find another Overlord. I think we're just going to keep Overlording. Take our Moonshadow back. Swing for 8. He gets to... He gets to kill... Well, he gets to kill the Flage. He gets to Flage our Voidwalker, which maybe we should have kept Voidwalker back to sacrifice to the Flage so they wouldn't gain life. He Flages kill this, but then he only goes up to 6. Okay, that's what he decides to do anyways. Kills the Voidwalker. But we go to a 5/6 Goyf. He can turn it back into a 4/5 off the Ghost Vacuum. He prices for freedoms, which is fine. We'll take a free shuffle. So we love shuffling. Only has 3 cards in there. We find a Duress. What do you got in hand, opponent? Okay, good path pickup for us. Does he have enough? Not yet. Takes that down to a 4/5. We put him to 2, chat. And we get an Overlord end of turn. Wonder what he top decked. Okay, so he's gonna put... That's his whole play. Nice. Got him, chat! Got him! Boros Panza my butt. Oh no. Number 682. Don't tell me you're gonna rope me. Oh, chat. Chat, fun fact, I've never roped anyone in my life. This guy is playing Boros Panza and he can't handle it. Oh! He let us go. Okay. GG's. Overall, it was okay. We didn't do great. 2 and 3. We never got to actually play Demonic Embrace that much. We have tried like Phoenix Shells and other Rakdos builds, and I think I don't think you get enough out of being mono black to warrant being mono black compared to like splashing red for just better stuff. Like, I mean, obviously Detective's Phoenix is just a better Demonic Brace. You get like, you can lead a little more into like Faithless Looting and other like Oliphant or Troll of Khazad-dûm or whatever, and play like Mako or some other like cycling things that grow a little faster than Moonshadow does. Netherdwarf was good. I actually really liked Dothy Voidwalker. I don't think we used too much. We didn't get a whole lot of Emperor Bones, but that really might just be because we're not like taking full advantage of it. We're only playing 2. If we had some better top ends besides Overlord of the Balmerk, it might be worth it to pump these up, but I think it was okay. I still really like Mindrake. I think this is just a pet card of mine, but we'll find something that plays this effectively one day. We've tried it in 8-rack. We've tried it in like Black-Red Phoenix. It's close, but not there. But it was cool in this deck. It does some fun stuff. I don't think people expect it, but yeah, it's a nice little mid-range deck. But it runs in the same problems as all the other mid-range decks we try, where yes, we're a little more aggressive slanted, but our card quality is just a little bit lower than Frog and Jund, so it's hard to like outpace those and be better than the top dogs. Even though we're a different flavor doing some cool stuff, you should just play Frog or Jund instead. But yeah, I liked it. I had fun with it. Sideboard felt pretty good. Never really used Ratchet Bomb. That could probably be a second Toxic Deluge. It was kind of fun for one game, but whatever. Dress was good. Souls were fine. Edicts were nice. So, pretty straightforward deck. I got a chance to play with some Demonic Embraces. Not as much as I wanted to, but I think this was a cute little package to throw into like a Goyf list like this. So, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.